Blind Pew here. Regular receivers of my transmissions will be asking, where in the galaxy have you been, Pew? What have you been up to? Well, unfortunately there is no time for that now. I may go into it later. However, for now, I'll just say that I have been in a period of self-isolation in this wonderful facility here. As usual, I'm joined by my chief of engineering, Ben Gunn.
Hi there.
In addition, I regret to say, we are also expecting a call from my former, temporary communications officer, and self-styled Galaxy's greatest explorer, Jed Munoz, with some, so he says, important news. Ben, have you got him on yet?
Yes, just patching him through.
Greetings, lowly cargo pilots Pew and Ben. It is I, Jed Munoz, the Galaxy's greatest and most popular explorer. Incidentally, Pew, did you manage to get that fleet carrier you were on about yet?
No, I couldn't take the grind.
Well, I did, from spare change, and I am now speaking to you from my fleet carrier, the Apex Explorer, sat out toward the Coalsack Nebula. I've discovered something out here, before anyone else, and am willing to pay handsomely if you can do some menial legwork for me.
I'm inclined to say no, but could do with the cash.
I thought so. Check out Galnet News, go to the Chuction system, follow the breadcrumbs and let me know what you find.
Ghost ship arrives in Chuction system. An abandoned megaship that set out 2 centuries ago has returned on automatic
Intriguing.
pilot to
Set
the
course for
system.
Chuction, Ben.
The megaship displayed no signs of life.
I'm on
so
it, Pew.
tugs were deployed
Looks like
to
it is
wrench
only
into a safe
75
orbit.
light years
The
away.
name of the ship was confirmed as the Adamastor, but no further
The
information
Adamastor,
is
they
available in
say.
the public domain. The Adamastor has been
Poor
traveling
Seth.
at sublight speed through interstellar space for nearly 200 years.
200
There
years.
are no remains of the crew. All escape pods and secondary craft have been launched, and several airlocks were manually opened from within.
No crew at
The complete
all.
absence of identification suggests that this ship was intended for clandestine operations. All data drives have been deliberately erased.
Very fishy. We need to get over there now. Punch the FSD, Ben.
Calculating its trajectory implies that it passed near the HIP 61595, HIP 64011 and HIP 65201
Should be
systems.
able to extrapolate its
The Adamastor
autopilot
will
course from the
remain in
info,
orbit
Pew.
for further examination.
Indeed. But we need to examine that ship now, Ben.
Nearly there, Pew. We are in system now.
Lock onto the Adamastor's signal, and get us over to it immediately.
Pew, Jed is trying to contact us.
Put him through, Ben.
Ah, lowly cargo pilot Pew, I wanted to bring some information to your attention. Firstly, this transmission has recently been received, from where it is unknown.
This is Dr. Murphy reporting. I'm a geologist, part of Professor Carver's planetary survey team, but I think they're all dead.
Well, that's creepy.
That's not all, there is also this coded message, sending to your screen now.
Well, what does that all mean? Looks like binary to me.
Decryption I obtained was the Coalsack Nebula. The stones. He keeps watching the stones.
Obtained? And didn't you say you were in the Coalsack Nebula? Jed.
We lost the signal.
Irritating. Probably watching his stones. Okay, looks like it is in orbit on the dark side of this ringed planet. Careful, not much light here. Ben, I'm just popping into the ship-launched fighter for a closer look.
Right you are, Pew.
Fighter deployment sequence initiated.
Looks pretty damaged and patched up from when they had to stop it. Cargo everywhere. Escape pods look to be gone, as the news feed said. Coming back aboard, Ben. We need to get this thing scanned.
Scan complete Pew. Scanning the ship's logs.
Okay, what do the logs reveal?
It's not exactly complete. Let me see here. Log October 26, 3111. Departing under private license. Log 28 nothing. Log October 29, 3111. Entering system with a single K-class star and 11 bodies. Heading for third body. Arrived at listening post. Updating route to rendezvous with planetary survey team. Log October 30th, 3111. Entering system with a single M-class star. Heading metal body outpost latitude 11.86. Retreat cargo emergency de-initiated. Emergency defense or departure assume. Log October 31st, 3111. Currently 100 and something light years. Entering system with single A-class star. Security system Ethel, I assume offline. Ship now, I assume launched.
Quite interesting, Ben. Keep it on file, maybe useful a bit later on. Get us landed on this thing, on one of the escape hatch ports. I want to cut into the hull and get aboard. Okay, get cutting. Hand me the spanner, Ben.
Here you go, Pew.
We are through. Hang on, they weren't joking. There is absolutely nothing here. They must have abandoned ship, or been abducted, back to the Star Chaser. Okay, so, with these ship's logs in mind, let's get to the nearest station.
Scan detected.
What do you have in mind, Pew?
Aha, a bit of sleuthing.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark.
We are after any local news on the Adamastor. Here we go. An article in the local news. The secrets of the Adamastor. It says a private investigator has uncovered some background to the derelict ship. It was owned by Azimuth Biochemicals and then taken over by Pharmasapine, both liquidated a long time ago. Crew included scientists, engineers and some military. The flight plan was to head in the direction of Barnard's Loop. They had fuel for about 370 light years and planned to pass via HIP 39,748 and HIP 33,386.
So it passed through HIP 39,748 here. We can get its coordinates off the map here. We can also see this system is 121.14 light years from Chuchen. We can also get the coordinates of the Chuchen system from the map here. Using that information we can plot a three-dimensional line of its route and work out the coordinates of their destination. Since we know they were going to travel 370 light years, that means the destination is at 220 minus 103, 280. Looks like this system. We also know from the ship log that the destination had a single K-class star and 11 bodies. This system is an exact match.
Excellent work, Ben. Set course for Sinufex EYC 177, and the third body there according to the logs.
We've arrived in the system, Pew.
There is a listening post around this planet. Must be the one referred to in the Adamastor logs. So the listening post gives off this unintelligible string of characters.
But, if it is a top-of-the-line encryption then the first 8 gives us a clue. Let's separate it. In red here. If we now start a new line after every 8th character, as here. And highlight the last character of each line, as here. Then taking only the highlighted characters and discarding the rest we get this. Long 38.0, 615 light years body 3.
And in the Coalsack Nebula is a system exactly 615 light years away, matching the description in the Adamastor logs. The Adamastor was urgently rerouted when it reached this listening post. Let's follow the trail to the Coalsack Nebula.
We've arrived, Pew.
We need to check the system map. According to the Adamastor logs, it went to a system with a single M-class star and a survey team outpost on a metal body. This is a metal body. Let's map it. Send out the probes. Well, it has to be said, the scan revealed that there is a lot on this planet related to Thargoids. If the Adamastor log is to be believed, it went to an outpost at latitude 11.86, and if the listening post is correct, longitude 38.0. But before we check that out, we need to take a look at the crashed Thargoid we picked up in the scan.
Yet, there it is, Pew.
It's a long time since we have been to a crashed Thargoid site. Remember when these were all the rage a few years back, before we had seen any Thargoid ships in flight? I can't find a place to land. We will have to land outside the crater. It really is a long way down, right down there in the valley ahead. A smaller ship would have made this easier. The Star Chaser does not have many downsides, but that is one. This is a bit hairy. Need to be careful not to damage the SRV too much.
What's it looking like down there, Pew?
No sight of any Thargoid probes or sensors, or in fact anything, other than the remnants of the crashed ship. Come and pick me up if you can. I don't fancy the long drive back. How did you land so close? I couldn't find anything that near.
Just skills. Pew, I'm picking up some sort of outpost only about 48 kilometers away.
Okay, get us over there. It will be interesting to see if it matches the Adamastor log and listening
Landing gear retracted.
post for location. Yeah, the location matches the coordinates. However, there is a problem. I had intended to make a single transmission of this investigation, but there is so much involved that, if I do that, it will be some time before we are able to send anything out. Consequently, I'll end the transmission here for now. Look out for part 2 later in the week. Good luck, commanders. And I'll see you out there.